Now we have to edit it again. We have to go all the way back to Exhibit A.
Yep.
Welcome. I'm so shy. Action. Welcome to What Do You Need to Start Season 2 with our special guest,
Nate Haveman.
Nate, introduce yourself. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Absolutely. I am Nate Haveman. I have known Kanaya for all 4 years, I think, of college.
5, yeah.
5 years. For a while. I am the Vice President of Admissions at Hope College. I've been here since 2015. I graduated from Hope myself, 2002. Yeah.
So how would you describe your journey to how you got to head of admissions?
I graduated from Hope in 2002, and my wife and I moved to New Mexico, and we lived in New Mexico for 13 years. During that time, I started teaching. I taught at a very small Christian school of 2 Native American reservations, the Navajo Nation and the Zuni Reservation. That was 02 to 04, and then I had the itch to do something different, and I started a small business with 3 of my good friends, and I did that until 2015, and when I sold it. Yeah.
Wow.
Yes, and then we had family in the area, Kanaya, and our kids were maybe 9 and let's say 6 or 7, and we realized we probably wanted to be nearer to family. And so it made sense to move back.
Yeah.
Yeah, Michigan.
Oh, what subject did you teach?
Teach is, I teach. I don't know how much I was teaching. I felt like I was learning a lot from them,
That's
from
fair.
those kids. But I taught social studies / geography, Bible, and then I taught, this is going to sound weird, but like a math class. And I'm not a math person.
When you hear what do you need to start, what do you think of?
I think the words that come to mind initially are interest. Like, what do I need to start? I need to have an interest in something or a curiosity about that thing. So whether it's starting a business, as I did in 2004, or coming this way, or learning how to roast coffee, or whatever the hobby is or the job is, it's like I need an interest in it to start. Because if I'm not interested, I'm not going to be productive or successful. I need to be happy. And if I'm happy, I'm probably interested in it.
Okay.
Is that good?
Yes, that's
okay.
good.
Yeah, that's where I'm at.
And so how have you used that interest and that curiosity in like your day-to-day? Like how do you use that answer of what do you need to start in your own life?
Have you read the book Atomic Habits by James Clear?
No, I have heard of it.
But you've heard of it.
Yeah.
And so there's something in there called habit stacking or stackable habits. And so I think one piece of like, what do I need to start? I need to start the day well. And this idea of habit stacking for me is like, I start every day with a glass of water with like a little bit of apple cider vinegar.
Okay.
Straight down. And then I do my devotional, and then I do some games like on the New York Times app.
No way.
And then I read, as we talked about earlier, like I read some nonfiction book. I just finished Atomic Habits. And so I do that, and then I go to work, and I do certain things when I get to work, and then the day sort of gets away from me. But as long as I can start and do a similar thing, like I try to get up around the same time, whether it's the week or the weekend, I try to get up about the same time. So what I need to start is to start well. I need to start well. I need these like little habits that I can kind of stack on top of each other that I know is going to put me in the best position to be successful the rest of the day.
So someone that wants to start a daily routine or a daily habit, like what tips would you give them on being consistent in that?
Yeah, if someone's able to start small and start to say like, oh, I can do that. And then all of a sudden you've got 5 habits, and then you just start to build this foundation where it kind of grows, and you're doing really good things along the way to get to a better version of me.
Whew.
Ooh, heavy? I make a lot of concessions when I'm doing a New Year's resolution.
Okay.
And all of a sudden it waters down so quickly. I'm not going to do this. And then it's like, well, maybe, but I'm just on the weekends. And then pretty soon it's like, I'm going to do it Monday, Wednesday, Friday. And then I've got one day. Just one day I'm going to try to do that.
It doesn't just water down.
Yeah.
I consider you a leader, but do you consider yourself a leader?
I do. I do consider myself a leader. Yeah. Yep.
So, anyone in their youth, what advice, tips, tricks you would give them that are considering or already in leadership?
If he's co-opted this quote.
Simon Sinek.
Yep, or if it's his quote, I'm not sure. But the quote is, leadership is not a rank to be attained, but a service to be given. Not all of us are called to be leaders by title, like depending on what your title is, like whether it's part of your title, director, president, vice president, but everyone is called to make other people better. Everybody. So when we talk about being a leader, it's not the title that's behind your name, or if you have a PhD or an MD or anything like that. It's, are you making someone else better? So it's not. It's always a service. And as a Christian, like, yes, I'm going to do the things, hopefully, because of who I believe in, that are going to make you better. So I think that would be the first thing, is like this maybe almost like a humility. Some words that we're talking about on our team right now: humility and gratitude. Being a leader is a true gift, and it's a burden. To do it well is a burden. I'm just telling you,
do it well.
To do it well is a burden. You're going to be a leader all throughout your life, and you will likely have it behind your name or as part of your title, and that should be a burden. It shouldn't be something that you take for granted. It's something your job is to make other people better. I love the idea of like legacy, and we're talking about the role you may have in the future, and like preserving that legacy is so important, and innovating. Those are the words you used. Preserving the legacy and innovating into a new reality. And so adding some of that stuff is we're always learning from each other. We're leading each other, and we're being led by. Leading and being led by. So that'd be some of the things that I would pass on, is don't overcomplicate things. Serve other people. Serve other people.
Don't overcomplicate things.
Don't overcomplicate. I'm not smart enough to overcomplicate. Just keep it real baseline.
Okay.
That's it.
No, that's real. Ooh, that's deep.
Yeah, deep.
That was deep.
Well, this is what we do on this show. Where do you need to start?
If you give anyone, any age, doing anything, which you've already mentioned, leadership does have anything to do with the title, what advice would you give them about leadership?
One of the things that pops into my mind is like, I think it's attributed to Jeff Bezos, the Amazon guy. You know who that is?
Yeah.
He's so rich. I mean,
Must
very
be
rich. Must be nice. His line is stubborn on vision, flexible on details.
Ooh.
And I think that one has resonated with me for a long time. I know where I want to go. I don't really care how we get there, as long as we're all going together. That's how I would, like, I know we're going over there. Like, let's not overcomplicate it. Like, I know what I want to do. I'm stubborn on that thing that we're trying to get done. But you're going to get there differently than I'm going to get there. And that's beautiful. And they're going to get there differently than either of us are going to get there. And that's beautiful. That's called teamwork. Mm-hmm. So I think it's finding the thing that you're passionate about, that you know is going to make the world a better place, whatever that thing is, and holding very true to that vision, and not worrying so much about the day-to-day always. Some of it you have to, for sure, but really being focused on the end goal, not the day-to-day always. Someone's got to be focused on the day-to-day.
Okay.
It's not going to be me. It can't be me.
Ooh, that's deep. Stubborn on the vision, flexible on the details.
Yeah.
Right now, the year is 2024. What advice would you give to any incoming freshman right now, whether they come to Hope or wherever college experience they'll get, big university, whatever? Yeah,
I usually give 3. That's an easy one for me, because that's my job. If you're aware, working with students is one of my favorite things. That's why I'm here. And students, so being pushed, being known. In the final one, we've talked about a little bit, or kind of nibbled around the edges, is go to a place that's going to transform you. That's cliche. But here's the thing. It doesn't make it less true. Like, it doesn't make it less true. Yeah, that. Ooh. Did I use it right?
Yes, actually.
We are called to make something better. We talked about it in the context of people that we work with. I think that's very true. But we're called as Christians to go somewhere and make it better. It could be to Hope or a college. It could be to a community. It could be to a hospital or the military. It could be anywhere. But we're called to make that thing better in whatever way we can. That's what we're called to do. So go to a place that's going to help you, that's going to make you, hey, you're awesome coming in. When you come to college, incredible. But you should get better. Like, you should be better when you leave. You should be more aware and ready to tackle even larger problems and run towards the biggest problems. Ooh. So those are the 3 things I say. Look for a place you're going to be pushed. Don't coast. Give me a break. Life's going to be harder than that. Let's learn. Number 2, look for a place to be known outside of the seat you sit in, like by faculty, by staff, by friends. And third, go to a place that's going to transform you, that's going to bring you from point A, awesome, to point B, better than awesome. A, B. You did that right there.
Yes!
Yeah. So that's what I would normally say to students, some version of that, of what a gift to go to college. I mean, what a gift to go to college.
Thank you for joining us for What Do You Need to Start, and I hope to see you next episode.
See ya! Way to go, Kanaya. You're awesome.